Hi guys, it's Emily, and today is going to be a very interesting video that I'm going to share because today I am going to be showing you my favourite pictures and my favourite things that I did when I was a little girl. I absolutely love my childhood. I miss it so much. Like, I even miss waking up on a Saturday morning just watching all my favourite shows and all that. Now, if you haven't seen the part where I watched my reaction to the old introductions and everything like that, be sure to check it out, and then hopefully it will help you remember oh my god, I watched this, I watched that. So I'll show you all the pics and I'll tell you all my favourite stories. So I'm going to be starting off by showing you this picture. This is of course my mum and my grandma, and of course the little one is actually me. I was about 5 years old at that time. Not sure if you can see it better, but yeah, we went to Chessington for a day out, and this was my very first time. It was really good. I remember most of it, and yeah, I remember this picture being taken. But I was really annoyed because my sister was behind the camera and she took a picture, and I wanted to take a picture but I didn't get a chance, so I was really annoyed about it. But yeah, it was a really good day. I'm obviously right there just being a little the shy little girl. So yeah, I was about 5 years old of course when this one was shown. So yeah. The next photo I'm going to show you is very embarrassing, and I don't know why it's still here in this house, but I'd like to show it to you anyway. So this is obviously me. I think I was about 6 at that time, but yeah, and I had a really big obsession sucking my thumb, and my big sister had the exact same thing. And the funny thing about it is that I didn't get it from her, I got it from a friend, and I spent years sucking my thumb every single night. And as I got older, I thought, right, that's it, I have to stop. And it took me about a year or two just to get over the sucking thumb at night, and thank God I don't do it anymore. So yeah, I don't do it anymore. But yeah, now that I used to do it, I find it very uncomfortable, which is good because I don't like it. But yeah, this is a very embarrassing photo, but I like to keep it. I don't know. The next photo, I'm not sure if you can possibly see it because I had a really big fringe that was so close to my eyes that you could hardly see my see my eyes. So here it is. This is me and my big sister. This was my 9th birthday. I actually was riding my bike, and this was the very first time I was finally able to ride it properly, because I had really big struggles trying to ride a bike, and it was so difficult, but I managed to do it right. And so yeah, and I was really happy about it. So yeah, that's me sitting on a bike, and that's my big sister. I was 9 and I think she was about 12 or 11 at that time. So but yeah, I really like this one. It's really sweet, and it's sisters to forever. So yeah, I like it. Now this next one I'm going to show you is really cute. This is me on my 5th birthday. That's me obviously there with the blue skirt, and this boy I was hugging, he was my very first crush. So I was 4 years old when I first fancied him, and the sad story is that this is the last time I ever saw this boy. I don't want to give you his name or anything just for privacy, but the only thing I remember is that he moved to Scotland after this was taken, so I haven't seen him since. And I don't know if he's still chubby or if he's really gorgeous now, but so yeah. And this was actually my 5th birthday. I had it obviously in McDonald's. In McDonald's they used to have a room where it was a party. We would have the food first, and then we would play games after that. It was just so much fun. And I actually had that for my birthday until I was 7. So the last one, it was a surprise party. So yeah, but I absolutely adore this photo because I was my mother told me to stand next to him, and then she can take a picture, and then she was hug him, and then I was that and just looking at the camera and smiling. So yeah, this is my favorite one out of the whole lot. It is so cute. Next picture I'm going to show you is really embarrassing, and I don't know why it's still here in the house, and I was really sure I got rid of it. But then I think what happened is that I gave it to my dad, and one time I stayed over, and then I think he gave it back or something. But this is my high school, well, no, not high school, my primary school picture. And this is me here. That's actually me, and but next to there is my sister. And I absolutely hated doing like these school pictures in primary school all the time. I don't know why, but I found it so embarrassing. I hated doing that. And I'm pretty sure that a lot of people probably felt the exact same way. But yeah, so I do not like this one very much. I was about 6 and she was about 9, and I was having a really bad day when this picture was taken. So I don't think I was very unhappy, but I had to smile. So I was just like, yeah, like, so yeah, I do not like this picture, but it's so embarrassing, but it's shown anyway. This one is a really sweet one. This is me and my very best childhood friend. This was taken on our first Holy Communion, because I was born a Christian. I had to grow up as like a Catholic, and I'm not anymore though. I'm just a Christian. Anyway, so yeah, this is obviously me and my best friend on this one, and that was my very good friend. So, and yeah, I remember like this picture being taken. We was all like hands in prayer and just smiling and looking very pretty. And I have so many like pictures to show you for like my first Holy Communion, but I'm actually going to show you my certificate, and here it is, like my first Holy Communion certificate, and it was, so that received the Blessed in Charis for the first time on the 29th of June in the year of the Lord of 2003. Oh my god. So I was about 7 when I got this, so and I remember that day so well. It was really good. I love it. The picture I'd love to show is really big actually, and it's my favourite. This is me in my really big princess dress. Now I loved wearing that dress. It was so nice. I felt so amazing and pretty and all that, and as you can see my hair is like so long, and it's sad because it's like it's got really short now. I'm absolutely gutted about it, but yeah, and of course I grew up with like really dark hair, like it was all black, and I hated it. And then when I was 17 I decided to change it, and now I've got blonde. I absolutely adore it. I am so proud of it, so of how it's become. And I just remember like looking up being really sad, but it was really good. I love this picture. The next one is, this one is actually kind of scary, and believe it or not, I look really evil in this picture. So yeah, here it is. And that was the time when I came home from my first Holy Communion, and we was having a party. And so I was holding the big knife, and I was just cutting my cake. I didn't really cut it. It was just a picture. So I was really annoyed about it, and I was really unhappy. Like I was like really angry or something. And to be honest with you, I actually remember it, but I do not want to like talk about it, because I don't know why. It's embarrassing, and I don't want to like think back to that moment. So, but yeah, I like it. And my next one is also another big one, and because it was in another big photo shoot. This is again me and my sister. This was me here, and I looked really cute. I can tell I looked so cute. I remember like that picture being taken like so well, and I think the reason why I was like smiling was because I was thinking, oh, I'm gonna get McDonald's after this, so I always kept that in mind. And of course my sister was right here, but yeah, it's a really nice picture, and I am so happy it's still here because it's so beautiful, and it's like, oh, it brings back so many memories. So my next one is actually, I'm going to show you my final picture before I show you something else actually. This was the picture of me on my first day in year 5, and that was like a really brilliant year. And I was about 9 years old, and I think it was the year 2004 when I first started year 5. My teacher was absolutely amazing. I was a teacher's pet. So and as we was like working one by one, she called up like obviously us students, including me, just to like stand on a chair, and she always said like have a big smile, and I'm just like that, and then she was like, oh, lovely. And but then when I saw this, I was so embarrassed. I was like, oh my god. But she gave it to me to keep, and I'm surprised that I've kept it for all these years. I am really surprised. but I absolutely love it. It is really, it brings back like that happy moment of like a really good year coming up. So because year 5 was the best year, I had an amazing teacher and good friends, so I absolutely love it. So next thing I'm going to show you is this card I did. Actually, it's apparently there was supposed to be a candle just by the middle, and I did that, but all of a sudden, like, I kept it for so long, it obviously fell out. And of course, as like you open it, it's it says like "Dear Mom," because I did this for my mom, of course. And the funny thing about it is that I had to like write down a sentence, but it had to be in French, and I could not even understand what it was. And I'll show it to you actually. And my spelling and my writing was obviously really bad at that time. And so I don't know why, like, the candle's obviously fallen off, but I was really gutted about it. So yeah. Another thing I'm going to show you is actually my certificate. This was actually when I was in high school. I was doing my BTEC science for level 2, and I was actually a learner of the month. And when my teacher told me the first time, I was like in shock, because I was like, oh my god, because I took time off school because I was like really sick, and I had like so much catching up to do. And I was like really shocked about it, because I thought, oh my god, I'm gonna fail. But and then my teacher told me like, oh, you're the learner of the month, and then she showed me this, and I was like, oh my god. So yeah, I really love this certificate. It brings back a lot of memories, but again, I struggled through high school, so I hated it, and I hate admitting it. A few more of my certificates from school. This one was the year 10 citizenship certificate. So this one is actually to certify that has performed at their potential grade in year 10 English mock exam. So I think what that was is that I with my English exam I did like really well, so, and I was really excited to like get the certificate. I was really proud. And this is obviously a tutor group prize. This was when we did our prize giving and everything like that. I remember goodness me, this was back in 2008 to 2009. And I remember like when my class was called, I remember like feeling so nervous, and I was like, no, I'm not going to get it. I'm not going to get a prize. I didn't win like last time or the time before that. And my year leader like called my name, and I was in shock, and I seriously thought I was going to faint. So then, because I had to like walk up to my head teacher and like shake her hand and be like, oh, congratulations. And I'll say, oh, thank you. So I was really in shock when I got this, and I was just like, oh my god, I'm gonna faint. And I had to like stay calm. I had to be like, okay, just stay calm, walk normally, and just smile. The final thing I'm gonna like show you is this picture I did. Actually, it's called Sue, just in case you can't really see it. I did this in year 5, and just down below it we had to write a prayer, because I was obviously in a Catholic school. So I'm gonna read it, and my writing on this was really pathetic, so I'm just gonna like read it out loud. So it says, "Dear God, thanks for to make them feel better, and thank you for your forgiveness, and thank you, love, for us, and also I hope you will trust everybody." You can't trust like bad people, can you? "Thank you for all the nice food we eat and all the fruits and vegetables, amen." What was I thinking? Well, unfortunately, we've almost run out of time, obviously, because I am surprised in how it's got like up to 15 minutes already of like talking and showing you all my different things. But I hope you enjoyed looking back through my childhood days. I hope you enjoyed the pictures and all the things I've showed you. And if you did like it, please give this video a like. And if you want to see a lot more of me and my videos, then all you have to do is click on subscribe. Okay, so I will see you very soon, and take care. Bye.